It is Practice with Me, number 3 from November 16th's rehearsal.
Hello, and thank you for joining me for this Practice with Me. This week in rehearsals, we learned Christmas cookies, Christmas time is here, and then we learned parts 3, 4, and 5 of Nutcracker Jingles. So we've now gone over everything for Nutcracker Jingles. Today, we're going to jump right into Christmas cookies. I just finished doing the rehearsal tracks. When you're listening to the rehearsal track, you're going to hear me singing quietly in the background. And then for this vocal solos that come in, they're going to be talk singing solos. So you're going to hear me at full volume there and then quieter on the verse. So every single person in the choir is going to be singing along for that chorus part. I sure do love those Christmas cookies, Mama. And then we are going to have soloists that are going to be doing those talk singing solos. Now, the way that I envision it is that they will be speaking those with kind of a humorous, funny Southern accent. Now, you can listen to those rehearsal tracks to practice and get an idea if you would like to audition. And you can come and do whatever you would like to do with it. So as far as getting that rhythm down, there is a rhythm still for when you're talk singing it. So you're talk singing it to the beat. You can take little liberties with it, but I've just got an example on there for what those might sound like. So if you're interested in those auditions, on Monday we're going to have auditions after school. Please talk to your parents if you're interested in that. So we'll have auditions for that. If you're wanting to audition for one of those solos, go do that rehearsal track, or this Practice with Me will be helpful for you also in trying to find your own voice with those solos. We're going to have 2 soloists from the choir. The third one is going to be Principal Gibb, and we're going to have a running joke that he has stolen all of the choir's Christmas cookies and just can't help himself, and we're going to change up those lyrics for him just a little bit for loving Christmas cookies. So Principal Gibb is going to be a part of this. The audience is going to love it. They're going to find it humorous, and they're really going to enjoy this. Some other things when we're performing to consider with this one is that for those talking solos, people might not be able to withstand applauding or cheering in between. And after that solo, we jump right back into singing. So you're just going to follow Shay, who's going to be leading, who's going to keep you going with the song, even if people are cheering and having a really good time between the solos. So if they're not applauding and they're being respectful and waiting until the end to applaud, that's great too. But in case that happens, just be aware of it. Also, if you're a soloist on this one and there are people laughing at your performance, this is a compliment. This means that you're doing a good job. We're going to be having fun with this. So these are definitely going to be more fun, silly solos. And if you're not comfortable like singing in front of people, this will just kind of be a talk singing kind of thing that you can feel comfortable doing. And if you're a ham and you like to just be funny and silly, this will be great for you. Okay, so let's get started. I think today you practiced this with the country singer singing in the background. We're going to do this with the minus track, which is what's going to be playing in the background while you're singing. Okay, so we start out with our first chorus right here. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, Mama. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, man. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees and bells and stars. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna pause right there. So little things, we'll just go over those parts just a little bit. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, Mama. Really quick, Mama. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, ma'am. And then this next part, it's high, a little bit lower, and talk singing here. Okay, so we're gonna have a little talk singing going on right there. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees, and bells and stars. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, yeah. So when you're talk singing, make sure you don't slow it down. Christmas trees and bells and stars. I sure do like, because we got to come right back in for I sure do like those Christmas cookies, yeah. Okay, so here comes solo number 1. Ready for it? Sure do like those Christmas cookies, yeah. Now solo number 1. Now Christmas cookies are a special treat. The more she bakes, the more I eat. And sometimes I can't get myself to stop. Sometimes she'll wait till I'm asleep, and she'll take the ones that I didn't eat and put those little sprinkles sprinkly things on top. Now back into that chorus. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, Mama. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, ma'am. The ones that look like Santa Claus and Christmas trees and bells and stars. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, yeah. Solo number 2. Now those sprinkly things just make things worse, cause it makes them taste better than they did at first. And they're absolutely impossible to resist. Some disappear to who knows where, but I make sure that I get my share, and everyone stands there waiting for the ones I miss. Okay, I sure do like those Christmas cookies, Mama. Little word change right here. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, ma'am. She gets mad if they're all gone before she gets the frosting put on. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, yeah. Principal Gib right here. Now there's a benefit to all of this that you might have overlooked or missed. So now let me tell you the best part of it all. Here's a little break. Every time she sticks another batch in the oven, there's 15 minutes for some kissing and a hugging. That's why I eat Christmas cookies all year long. Now right here we've got line dancers going on. If you're interested in auditioning to be a line dancer, come to those auditions on Monday. We would love to see you. There's going to be a video out with Shay showing you the line dance so you can practice it and be ready to audition. All right, we're coming into that last chorus right here. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, Mama. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, ma'am. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees, and bells and stars. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, yeah. Last time through. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, hey, yeah. Okay, so we go through, I sure do like those Christmas cookies, yeah, and then we repeat, I sure do like those Christmas cookies, hey, yeah. Yeah, and jazz hands. Okay, so that is that song. Now, if you're interested in the solo, just listen to the beat of that. Now, Christmas cookies are a special treat. The more she bakes, the more I eat. And sometimes I can't get myself to stop. Now, there's a pause right here. Sometimes she'll wait till I'm asleep. She'll take the ones that I didn't eat and put those little sprinkly things on top, right? So there's little pauses, same thing with solo number 2. Now those sprinkly things just make things worse because it makes them taste better than they did at first. So it's a little bit more complicated on solo number 2 because it gets a little bit fast, right? Now those sprinkly things just make things worse because it makes them taste better than they did at first. And they're absolutely impossible to resist. Little pause. Some disappear to who knows where, but I make sure that I get my share, and everyone stands there waiting for the ones I miss. All right? And then you don't have to worry about number 3. We're going to change up the lyrics just a little bit for Principal Gib. But that is Christmas cookies, so we're looking for people to do line dances and 2 soloists on that. So we would love to have you come out and try. Don't be nervous when it comes to auditioning for solos. What we're going to do, we'll have a big group there, and anyone that's interested in certain ones, we'll just take turns and everyone goes through and does it, and we're just going to be supportive and cheering for those that do it and just enjoy everybody's performances. And it'll just be in front of those that you're auditioning with, the other people that are coming out to audition, and in front of Shay and myself. All right, that's Christmas cookies. Now, let's go into Christmas time is here, and then we'll do Nutcracker Jingles. All right, Christmas time is here. It's a smooth, jazzy song. We want this to be just smooth and beautiful. We want to be listening to each other. We want to be in unison. In this song, there are a lot of words that end in R, here. What we don't want is, remember that song we just did where we might say, Christmas time is here? We're not doing that here. It's Christmas time is here, right? So we're thinking of, there might be some times that it feels silly for you to not put that R on, but everyone in the audience is going to hear the word. Okay. Sorry, my voice is giving out on me. I'm just trying to get over a little cold. Here we go, right here. All right, in your rehearsal track, you'll hear the piano background, and you're also going to hear a slightly different piano sound that's going to be your voice singing. Okay, here it comes. Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Repeat that. Snowflakes in the air, carols everywhere, older times and ancient rhymes of love and dreams to share. Okay, we're gonna pause right there. So, Christmas time is here. I'm not even putting that R on. It's like here, yet a little, yeah. Here, happiness and cheer. Okay, and then in the second verse through there, carols everywhere, older times. So we don't want to sing older times, but think older times. Older times and ancient rhymes, rhymes instead of rhymes, of love and dreams to share. Share, not share. All right, now, little change in the melody. So we knew those two lines was just those two lines back and forth, right? And now sleigh bells right here. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere, Yuletide by the fireside, and joyful memories there. Okay, can you hear the difference there in those words? Sleigh bells in the air instead of sleigh bells in the air instead of sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Just keep it nice and open. Yuletide by the fireside. Now this part here with the words is a little bit tricky because it's fireside and we have a bum bum on the word fire, right? Normally it would be like fireside, right? So what we don't want is fireside, right? Because it can go really here and just have too much R. So what I want you to do there is fireside, fire, fireside. Think about UH. Fireside and joyful memories there. Get ready for Christmas time. We're going back into that melody. Christmas time is here, we'll be drawing near. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Repeat that line. Oh, that we could always see such spirit rest through the year. Okay, so we've got, oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. And then we repeat, but it's different on the ending. Oh, that we could always see such spirit rest through the year. Cut off. All right. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. And what I heard a lot at rehearsal was we're getting that rest. Such spirit rest through the year. Through is longer. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Right? So think spirit rest. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Spirit through the year. All right, let's only change there. It's very simple and beautiful and straightforward. We just want it to be nice and smooth. This is a jazz piece, and it's smooth jazz. It's rather slow. And we just want an angelic sound of children's voices singing this. And one thing that can get in the way of that pretty smooth sound is going to be heavy R's, right? So, Christmas time is here, here. Happiness and cheer, fun for all, that children call their favorite time of year. So think a little bit British with it, right? We took it a little bit country, now we're a little bit British. It's just very long here, we barely touch the R's because we don't need to. Okay, so that's Christmas time is here. Practice that, and with the rehearsal track, you'll be able to hear that piano, and you'll be able to hear that slightly different piano sound on top, which represents your vocals. Okay, it might be going slightly slower in some places there due to page turns and just getting it laid down for the first time than we'll actually take it. So you're going to be watching me, and I'm going to show you when to come in. So that's a big thing about watching, which we learned in rehearsal today. The times that you watch was like nailed, perfect. You've got to be trusting me that I'm giving it to you correctly so that you can come along. You don't have to rely on how you think the song goes. You practice, you get your notes down, you get your rhythms down the best that you can, and then you watch. Because if I decide to hold you a little bit longer and you go off with, just memorizing what's in the rehearsal track without watching me, you're going to be off from everybody else. Okay. Now, let's do Nutcracker Jingles. Alright, so we'll just start off at the top and then we'll stop when we get to those parts. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Rest. Here we go. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Sleigh off. Here comes the next part. Jingly jingle bells. Jingly jingle bells. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A one-horse open sleigh. Jingly jingle bells. Jingly jingle bells. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A one-horse open sleigh. No haze. All right, this is part 3, which we learned today. Jingle, 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 jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to, oh, what fun is to ride one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, 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 jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride one-horse open sleigh tonight. Okay, so the trickiest part in that is just, we know the words, but we're putting them in all different placement, right? We've got, oh, what fun it is to ride one-horse open sleigh tonight. Okay, so I'm going to give you that. Tonight. Right? So stay with me so we're sharp and on top of it. Okay. Now, dance of the reed flutes. This is dashing, dashing, dashing through the snow. Okay, here we go. Dashing, dashing, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, o'er the fields we go, laughing, 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 yes, we're laughing all the way. All right, my voice is giving out on me here. So we've got dashing, dashing, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Now think about this, o'er the fields we go, as a little bit building. O'er the fields we go, a little bit louder. O'er the fields we go, laughing, 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 yes, we're. And then right here we're gonna get louder, and you're gonna watch me because we're gonna slow down. Laughing all the way. All right, so I can't take any liberties with it right here because I'm going off of something that's already been played on the piano. But then we'll cut off, and then I'll bring you right back in for bells on bobtail, bells on bobtail ring. So this is the tricky thing about the words. Like, you know these lyrics, but we're putting them in different timing and placement here. But what you don't know yet about Nutcracker Jingles is that we're going to make this sound polished and pretty and fun, but we are going to do funny things with this. We're going to have people with ribbons. We're going to be just doing some silly things with this so that the parents and everyone in the audience are just like, oh my gosh, just like so surprised that they did something so clever and different with Jingle Bells. This is going to be our finale that we're having lots of fun with. So I know this is the most challenging one to learn, but hang in there with it. Keep practicing it so you can feel so confident when you get up there to just do silly things with. Okay, here comes bells on bobtail. Ready? Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride and sing a sleigh song tonight. And those are always so clean and short. Tonight. We just want to get that "ite" out and get off of it. Tonight. Right? At no point do we sing hey, or when we're going way, right, where we're yelling there. It's always just light and right at the top. At the end of this one, you get to yell hey. We've got to do it together, and we've got to make it amazing. But this is the one time in all of our songs that have jingle bells in it where you get to yell hey, and it's coming at you in this part right here. This part is my favorite in the whole song. Okay? Here we go. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ringing, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride a sleighing song tonight! It's jingle bells, jingle bells, what fun to ride in a one-horse open sleigh! Hey! Okay, now, that is fast and crazy, okay? So we're gonna break this down. Okay, so part 5 again. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ringing, making spirits bright. Okay, bells on bobtail ringing, making spirits bright. Now we're going to be stepping up. It's step up, a little bit up, a little bit up, a little bit up, a little bit, because it's not full jumps, right? So we're going to be going, what fun it is to. So as we're going up, it's what fun it is to, a little bit higher, and then it's ride a sleighing song tonight. Okay, here we go. Right into what fun. What fun it is to ride a sleighing song tonight. It's jingle bells, what fun to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Okay, not having that. What fun it is to write a sleighing song tonight. It's jingle bells, what fun to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, okay. So that is all of Nutcracker Jingles. That's it. Let's do it one more time. We're going to go the whole way through it. You just feel how those things fit together, and hopefully when you see all the parts together, you can see how fun this is. Okay, here we go. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Here we go. Jingly jingle, jingle bells. Jingly jingle, jingle bells. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A one-horse open sleigh. Jingly jingle, jingle bells. Jingly jingle, jingle bells. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, 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 jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to, oh, what fun is to ride one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, 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 jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride one-horse open sleigh tonight. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing, yes, we're laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride and sing a sleigh song tonight. Okay, last part. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ringing, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride a sleighing song tonight. It's jingle bells, what fun to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! We have one song left to learn, and we're going to do it on a special Tuesday rehearsal. Next week, because of Thanksgiving, we have off on Wednesday. So we're going to meet Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock. Hopefully that all works for you. If it does not work, have your parents email or text us about it. So at Tuesday's rehearsal, we're going to learn our last song. And it is called Minka, and this is a Russian-Ukrainian folk song. It's sung in both countries about Christmas, and it has a little bit of jingle bells in there too to go with our Jingle All the Way theme. You guys are gonna have so much fun with this one. We're adding in different cultures, and it is dramatic and exciting and fun. I can't wait for you to learn it. You're going to love it. And that's our last new one. So then we start reviewing and putting all the songs together, and then we'll finally get to sing Somewhere in My Memory again, which you're all wanting to do at rehearsals. From there, we're gonna put in speaking parts, small group numbers, adding in solos and things like that. So we have a lot to put together. Once we learn that last new song, we have so much to put together. So it's so important for you right now, prior to Tuesday's rehearsal, to go through your practice with me videos, all of them thus far, and go through your rehearsal tracks and feel really strong and solid on the songs that we've done thus far. If this week was your first time coming to rehearsals for Christmas time, if you picked up your folder today and it's the third rehearsal in, you have a lot of songs to learn and keep up on. But there's practice with me videos just like this one where we go over everything from that rehearsal that you may have missed. So do that first and then use the rehearsal tracks. Or if practice with me is just more fun for you, then continue doing that. Okay, so we have auditions coming up. Please don't be freaked out by auditions. We have parts for everybody. Every single person is an important part of this. And if you get selected for a solo or speaking part, or you don't get selected, that doesn't mean you're the best ever or that you're the worst. That just means we're picking people who we find suited for each parts, and we're just filling in with the number of parts that we have and trying to put the people that want to do those things in those. And if we have more than that, remember that there is a spring concert. So the more that you come out and audition, the more likely you're going to get put into some kind of part that you want. We are so excited to hear your voices and to use you in this program. I wish that we had special parts for everybody. If you're not wanting a special part, it doesn't even matter, but you have fun and beautiful things to do, whether or not you've got a speaking part, a dancing part, or a soloing part. So please don't be freaked out by that. You just come and sing the way that you do at any other rehearsal, and we're just gonna be listening and enjoying listening to just you doing that part. And we love to hear for our kids in the choir to shine. So I'm looking forward to seeing those of you that are interested in those auditions coming up soon. And if you don't want to try out for any special part, you don't have to. You are so needed in our choir just where you are, but you are going to have fun and you are going to shine, and your parents are going to love to see you up on that stage, my little angel eating Christmas cookies. It's going to be so much fun. Thanks so much, you guys. I'll see you in the next practice with me. I'll see you at auditions and rehearsals before that. And from here, go do your rehearsal tracks, go do practice with me. If you've got a favorite that you just want to sing over and over, go do it. And if you've got ones that are harder for you, make sure that you practice those just as much. I'll see you guys soon.